What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now, last episode we had a bit of an issue with our coolant, so today I'm gonna go ahead and try to fix that. Now I want to show you guys what I did. This is something that I was kind of hoping I didn't have to do, but it seems like without an expansion tank I can't beat the system. From the front it pretty much stayed the same, so you guys can see right there. Now my steam valve is actually being routed all the way here, so this is something temporary. I'm going to put it back to the expansion tank. The idea for the front is this is going to be the highest point. I'm going to put that to the expansion tank all the way to the back. The expansion tank is going to be the highest out of all the whole system basically. Alright, so this is going to be the expansion tank right here. So you guys can see it's basically the highest part of the whole thing. Now I did add this also just in case I get air bubbles on this line as well. Alright guys, so temperature looks like it's holding pretty good. So far so good. Alright, so I've been watching it for some time and it looks like it hovers between 208 to 212. So just kind of bounce up and down from there, which is really good. Seems like it's gonna be able to cool it just fine with those things right there. So all I'm really waiting for now is for this to stabilize at 210, if it ever does, or if it ever does. Basically, we want to feel warm air, so it's starting to feel warm. So I'm gonna let it idle out a few more just to make sure everything is good. But it seems like coolant is under control. The expansion tank right there is really helpful. But look at that nasty coolant water. So I'm gonna have to flush it out later on, but at least I know my expansion tank works. Alright, so this is probably the longest I've had the car idling and whatnot. So I'm just gonna keep a close eye on it, and yeah. Check it out. Drop back to 207. So definitely looks like it's working. Great. What's up, guys? Alright. A little bit loud. I'm trying to get the coolant. Let me show you guys right quick. Let me see. So I think I got the expansion tank issue with the coolant fixed, because yeah, it looks stable. 201. Let me show you guys what's going on with my tank. The neighbors might be mad, so I'm gonna go quiet this down a little bit. That's better. Okay. Expansion tank set up. Why is my flasher working? Okay. So I added the expansion tank right there. Seems like to be bleeding the air out. Pretty good. Miyata gang. Also cleaned up the garage here. It's a lot better. I gotta go monitor the coolant to make sure we don't go over 203. So I think we're pretty good. So check this out, guys. Thanks, Mark. Hey, Mark, check this out. I got one for you. You gotta check this out. Alright, Mark, watch this. What? Nice and quiet. Alright, so I have an electric cutout, but it doesn't really go to a muffler just yet. That's why it's still kind of loud. But for the most part, it quiets it down a whole lot. So, pretty good. Looks like we are doing pretty good on our temp as well. So it's slowly climbing to 208. 207, 208. Look at that mess. Look at all that. I mean, boost gauge reading at about what, 15? Vacuum. It doesn't even build boost right now, so we'll see. So it looks like pretty stable, 208. Coolant on an LS. For the guys that don't know, the LS, they hover at 210. So 207 is pretty good. I start to get a little bit worried about 210 or so, where it starts climbing past 210. So let's say 215, it's where you're kind of like, eh. But 208 is pretty good. Check reading. $90. $50. Alright, so it does look like, you know, we're definitely getting coolant into the radiator. Still 208, guys. Gonna wait out here for like a little bit. You guys on hold right quick. Hold on. rest of the car, the hood, I took out the hood, but that's where the hood is. That's gonna go back on. The bumper is over there. Yeah. Thanks, man. Alright, let's see.